Mehrdad traced the maple leaf design on his Tim Hortons cup. He smiled. Canada was his home now. 15 years ago, he had fled the political turmoil in his own country. He had come to Canada, a country that welcomed him with open arms. He still remembered the warmth of that welcome. He had found a job. He had built a life. But a large shadow had fallen over his life. Its name was Trump. Mehrdad often felt the sting of Trump's policies. News from the South spoke of walls and travel bans. He saw fear in the eyes of other immigrants. He felt it too. The American dream, once so close, now seemed impossible. The border was like a barrier, separating families, crushing dreams. He still remembered the day Trump was elected. It felt like the world had tilted on its axis. Hope had turned into despair. He had friends caught in the chaos of changing visa rules. Their dreams were shattered. Injustice burned within him. But then, something unexpected happened. Trump came to apologize, specifically to Mehrdad. In a gesture of reconciliation, Trump handed Mehrdad a bouquet of flowers. It was a moment of unexpected hope. The news was always full of Trump. Every headline felt like a punch to his gut. Walls, bans, the usual hateful rhetoric. It was exhausting. Mehrdad tried to focus on his life in Canada. He appreciated the peace, diversity, and kindness. But the shadow of Trump's policies wouldn't leave him. One day, Mehrdad saw breaking news. Trump was coming to Canada. The headline screamed, "Trump extends olive branch to Canada." He smirked. An olive branch? From the man who built walls? It seemed impossible. The news kept repeating. Trump was coming to apologize. He was bringing flowers. Flowers for Mehrdad, for the pain he had caused. Mehrdad couldn't believe it. Was it a publicity stunt? A desperate attempt to fix his image? The day arrived. Trump's motorcade rolled through the streets of Toronto. People lined the sidewalks. Some cheered, some protested. Mehrdad watched from a distance, a storm brewing inside him. On TV, Trump stood in front of a microphone, holding a bouquet of lilies. He looked older and more tired. His voice, no longer carrying its usual pride, trembled a bit as he spoke. He talked about regret, about building bridges instead of walls. He spoke of unity and understanding. He apologized for the pain he had caused. Mehrdad stared at the TV screen. Could it be? Was Trump really apologizing? These words from the man who had built his name on division and hatred seemed surreal. He thought of his friends, lives turned upside down by Trump's policies. Could an apology erase that pain? Trump approached Mehrdad, lilies in hand, ready to apologize personally. Days turned into weeks. The lilies Trump had brought wilted, but his words lingered. Mehrdad couldn't shake the image of Trump, head bowed, apologizing to him. Part of him wanted to believe the apology was genuine. Another part still doubted. He saw a glimmer of hope in the faces of other immigrants. The constant fear seemed to have lessened, replaced by cautious hope. Could this be a turning point? Could Trump's apology signal a change in his policies, a dismantling of the walls he had so carefully built? The future was uncertain, like a landscape in the fog. But for the first time in a long while, Mehrdad felt a spark of hope. Maybe, just maybe, the seeds of reconciliation had been planted. Only time would tell if these seeds would take root and bloom. But Mehrdad, remembering the pain Trump had caused others, rejected the apology. He couldn't forgive the suffering inflicted on so many.